The future isn't coming, it's here, humming under our feet. In 2025, electric cars aren't just efficient, they're expressive, faster, smarter, and more refined than ever. Tonight we tour 10 EVs that define the year, machines that blend range, raw performance, and breakthrough technology into cars you'll actually want to live with. This is Luxury Overdrive, where the future gets a soundtrack. Comment your country below, let's see how global our Overdrive family really is. Let's get into it. Number 10, 2025 Volkswagen ID.7. Minimalist design, quietly ambitious engineering, the ID.7 is Volkswagen's answer to long-range, comfortable electric commuting. Built on a refined ME-B-derived architecture, the ID.7 places an 82 kWh battery low in the chassis for a low center of gravity and composed highway manners. Practically, WLTP figures sit high, 400+ miles in some trims, US EPA estimates trend lower, think real use in the 275 to 325 mile range depending on spec. Acceleration is brisk for a business-class sedan thanks to single or dual-motor setups, with quick variants rolling to 60 miles per hour in the mid-5s. The cabin leans Scandinavian, ventilated, massaging seats in sustainable leather alternatives, a panoramic smart glass roof, and a 15-inch portrait infotainment hub that works with AR head-up overlays. Active driver assists include adaptive cruise, lane centering, and park assist with remote maneuvering. The ID.7 is quiet, grown-up, and engineered to be your long-distance partner, comfortable, intelligent, and pleasantly understated. Starting at $55,000, where silence becomes strength. Number 9, 2025 Polestar 4. Polestar walks a razor edge between sculptural design and high performance. The Polestar 4 is a low-slung coupe SUV that ditches a conventional rear window for a high-definition camera feed, improving aerodynamics and rear visibility through a crisp in-mirror display. Under the skin, dual electric motors and a sophisticated inverter deliver up to roughly 540 to 550 horsepower in hotter specs, propelling the car to 60 miles per hour in about 3.7 to 3.9 seconds. Its battery architecture balances energy density and thermal control for repeatable high-performance runs while still delivering everyday range near 300 miles in balanced driving. Polestar's cabin philosophy emphasizes sustainability, flax and recycled textiles combined with precision-stitched vegan upholstery, and Google-integrated infotainment ensures seamless voice and app functions. The chassis is tuned for a planted, athletic feel with adaptive dampers and precise steering calibration. In short, the Polestar 4 is a statement, sporty, Scandinavian, and unmistakably modern, built for drivers who want performance with conscience. Starting near $60,000, where design breaks boundaries. Number 8, 2025 Kia EV9 GT-Line. The EV9 is Kia's bold reinterpretation of the family SUV, generously proportioned, technologically rich, and engineered to be both comfortable and adventurous. The GT-Line pairs a dual-motor AWD system producing roughly 375 to 380 horsepower with an 800-volt electrical architecture that enables very fast DC fill rates. Expect practical ranges around 280 to 310 miles depending on wheel and trim. Inside, the EV9 becomes a living space, second-row swivel seats, flat floor, and 3-row flexibility in select configurations. The twin 12.3-inch curved displays give driver and passenger a clean digital interface, while a separate climate screen handles HVAC without cluttering the dash. V2L functionality turns the car into a mobile power source for outdoor gear or emergency use. Safety tech includes highway driving pilot, level 3 capability where regulations allow, multi-camera surround vision, and adaptive chassis control that smooths long trips. The EV9 is a family refuge and a weekend warrior, roomy, fast, and sympathetic to real-world needs. Starting at $73,000, where comfort meets current. Number 7, 2025 Hyundai IONIQ 7. The IONIQ 7 is Hyundai's living room EV for families and tech-minded travelers, large, modular, and built on the eGMP platform with battery packs north of 100 kWh in higher trims. That capacity, paired with 800 to 900 V charging ecosystems and 350 kilowatts peak capability, means rapid top-up sessions and realistic long-range touring, think 300 plus miles in normal use. Inside, Hyundai pushes concept car ideas into production: sliding lounge seats, configurable second and third rows, and a panoramic digital ceiling with ambient pixel lighting. Biometric driver recognition personalizes settings, while built-in air purification and multi-zone comfort make it a calm cabin on long trips. Power delivery is smooth but decisive thanks to multi-motor options. Suspension tuning favors composed cruising. The IONIQ 7 is less about peak lap times and more about transformative daily life, cargo, tech, comfort, and rapid charging that keeps your itinerary moving. Expected around $75,000, where technology meets tranquility. Number 6, 2025 Porsche Macan EV. Porsche's electric Macan channels the brand's athletic DNA into a compact luxury SUV that actually drives like a Porsche. Built on the PPE platform, the Macan EV in higher spec pushes towards 600 plus HP and torque that translates to 0 to 60 sprints in 4 seconds with its sportiest guises. Porsche has focused on repeatable performance, thermal management, powerful battery discharge rates, and chassis tech, adaptive air suspension, rear axle steering, that keep the body composed through aggressive inputs. Range and balanced driving sits near 280 to 320 miles depending on wheel size and driving style, while 270 kilowatts DC capability brings rapid top-ups for road trips. Inside, expect driver-centric ergonomics with a 12.6-inch curved display, optional AR head-up data, and finish levels that rival Porsche's combustion lineup. The Macan EV is about one idea: Porsche competence in an electric wrapper, fast, communicative, and subtly luxurious. Starting at $78,800, where heritage meets lightning. Number 5, 2025 Mercedes-Benz EQG. The EQG reimagines the G-Class for the electric age without losing its core DNA. Key to the package: independent wheel motors, in some spec projections, and beefy battery capacity tuned for off-road torque delivery and sustained low-speed control. That hardware enables features unheard of in the G until now: extreme torque vectoring, ultra-low crawl speeds with precise wheel control, and even tank turn maneuvers in prototypes. On pavement, Mercedes packages luxury to match capability: Nappa leather, Burmester 3D audio, MBUX hyperscreen options, and climate control that's both soothing and intelligent. Range estimates cluster around 275 to 320 miles depending on configuration, with fast DC charging support to minimize downtime. The EQG is engineered to bridge two worlds: uncompromising off-road prowess and modern Mercedes comfort, making it a unique proposition for buyers who want legacy and future in one vehicle. Starting around $150,000, where legacy meets lightning. Number 4, 2025 Audi A6 e-tron. Audi's A6 e-tron is the brand's executive electric tourer, clean, tech-dense, and engineered for long miles at speed. Riding on PPE architecture, the A6 e-tron offers battery capacities near 100 kWh and efficient drivetrain mapping that produces up to 450 to 470 horsepower in sport configurations. The focus here is gravitas, WLTP ranges push high, and EPA real-world figures commonly settle in the 300-mile neighborhood for balanced driving. The A6 e-tron blends luxury materials, Valcona leather, optional wooden veneers, with crisp digital HMI, dual OLEDs, a high-resolution virtual cockpit, and driver assistance tuned for relaxed motoring. Charging at 270 kilowatts lets you quickly resume long drives, while Quattro AWD and adaptive air suspension keep the sedan planted in corners. The A6 e-tron is Audi's quiet assertion: tasteful, rapid, and unfailingly efficient. Starting at $76,000, where precision hums in silence. Number 3, 2025 BMW i5 M60 Touring. The i5 Touring is BMW's rebuttal to the notion that wagons are passé, a high-performance family hauler with genuine sporting credentials. In M60 trim, BMW pairs dual motors with performance tuning to deliver roughly 580 to 600 horsepower, crisp 0 to 60 in the high 3-second range, and torque shaping that feels immediate and composed. The Touring body gives the car brilliant usability, increased cargo volume, low lift-over height, and rear seats that fold flat for fast transitions between life and work. Range is generous for the class, commonly in the 300-plus mile bracket depending on load and driving style, and BMW's thermal management helps maintain output on extended spirited runs. Inside, iDrive 8.5 powers a curved OLED display, merino leather, adaptive seats, and premium audio create a cabin that's both driver-centric and family-friendly. If your life needs pace without compromise, the i5 Touring is the practical supercar. Starting at $85,000, where precision meets purpose. Number 2, 2025 Lucid Gravity. Lucid's Gravity is a manifesto of luxury EV engineering, an SUV designed to compete with the very best in range, tech, and interior craft. With Lucid's high-voltage architecture and dense battery chemistry, Gravity targets well over 400 miles of real-world range and charging speeds that make long distances effortless. Performance variants promise 800-plus HP and 0 to 60 sprints under 3.5 seconds, but the headline is the interior, a 34-inch curved OLED that dominates the dash, sumptuous materials, and configurable seating for up to 7. Lucid's DreamDrive Pro stacks advanced driver assistance modules for a refined semi-autonomous experience, plus energy recovery systems optimized for cross-country efficiency. The Gravity aims to be an all-rounder, limousine comfort, sports car thrust, and SUV practicality all wrapped into one majestic package. Expected from $130,000, where innovation reaches infinity. Number 1, 2025 Tesla Model 3 Highland. Tesla's Model 3 Highland is the pinnacle of pragmatic EV design, accessible, refined, and technologically assertive. The 2025 refresh sharpens aerodynamics, tightens suspension tuning, and refines cabin acoustics. Acoustic glass, additional insulation, and upgraded seats make long trips more restful. Battery and motor optimizations push range up to roughly 380 to 390 miles in select long-range trims, while performance variants keep the car quick and responsive, 0 to 60 in low 4 seconds, with faster options available. Software remains the secret sauce, FSD hardware, a responsive 15-inch center UI, and Tesla's OTA ecosystem that continuously improves range management, charging maps, and driver aids. The Highland balances everyday usability with a promise of constant improvement. It's efficient, practical, and still exciting to drive. For many, this is the EV to buy and live with, starting at $42,000, where intelligence drives the future. Electric cars no longer ask us to compromise, they ask us to imagine better. Range, performance, tech, and luxury converge in 2025's lineup, and each of these 10 vehicles brings something singular to the table. Which one would you choose? Sound off in the comments, like if you learned something new, and subscribe to Luxury Overdrive for more cinematic journeys into the future of motoring. Because here, we don't just drive, we overdrive.